I want to begin with a word on Burundi. We have a presidential statement that we are going to be agreeing, which really calls on the government of Burundi to implement fully Resolution 2303, which of course they should be doing already, but you can see from the absence of police observers, the absence of African Union observers, and the inability of the UN human rights observers to return to the country, just how stuck things are there. And then after that we have a resolution which the UK supports, being put forward by the Egyptian presidency about terrorism and weapons.
Ambassador, can I ask about the sanctions resolution that the Egyptians were hoping to put for a vote tomorrow? The idea that there would be a closer review of sanctions. What do you think of that?
Well, we're working closely with Egypt and with our other council colleagues on the draft resolution. I think the presidency decided to give a bit more time for those discussions, given there are quite a wide range of views on the council. We are always looking to improve the effectiveness of sanctions regimes and hope that we can, through this draft resolution, do just that.
Ambassador, about sanctions, Iran thinks that the new U.S. sanctions is a violation of the nuclear deal. As a party of the sanction, what's your view about this?
Well, as you know, we are strong supporters of the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, the Iran deal, and we call on all of the parties of that deal to abide by it and to fulfill all of their commitments.
Is it your position that the mandate to send the police remains, that they're under legal requirement or under Article 7, Chapter 7 to take them? And why wasn't it just extended to make it clear that Chapter 7 applies to this deployment?
Well, yes, you are right that the initial resolution calls on this police mission to take place, and you're right that the reason that it hasn't is that the government of Burundi has made absolutely clear that they have no intention at all of allowing even a small deployment in. So they are in breach of that obligation, and so we are reminding of that obligation and encouraging them to do what they should be doing already.
Will they remain in breach if they don't allow them in now, or would they say, well, you had a year and you didn't renew it, and so we're moving on?
No, I think I think there are other obligations they're in breach of as well. But this is an important part of their engagement with the international community, and we need to take from it the fact that they are not engaging on this, or indeed many other parts of that resolution, and we call on them to have a genuinely inclusive political process.
So what's the Security Council going to do if they remain in continual breach? Are you just going to keep putting out statements? Are you going to do sanctions?
Well, we'll do what we normally do, which is to talk to each other behind the scenes about whether there is consensus for a tougher approach. And there will be a range of views, broadly speaking, between those like the UK, who think that when a country is in breach of an obligation, something needs to follow. And then there are others who tend to think that we just need to give people more time, more space, more carrots, more incentives, and that's the debate that we will have. But just carrying on with the status quo is an option that I hope none of us will be able to support, given the risk of deterioration.
On DPRK, the fact that the resolution is still being negotiated between the U.S. and China, is there a risk of some country taking unilateral action the longer that the Security Council does not act to establish boundaries on how to respond to North Korea?
The United Kingdom strongly supports a robust resolution which increases the sanctions regime on DPRK in light of the extremely egregious violations of successive Security Council resolutions which the DPRK have done, including obviously most recently the latest ICBM launch, which now puts the UK and most of Europe and most of the United States within range. So it's a very significant moment, and I call on the whole of the Security Council to speed up and to get behind a robust sanctions resolution to keep the international community together and to keep us all on this multilateral track.
Okay,
thank you all very much. Thanks.